Okay, this how-to video is going to describe some of the design for manufacture or DFM checks that are available inside the OrCAD and Allegro tools. So you finish your board and you may have some obviously your pad-to-pad checks, your line-to-line checks, but there's also things like solder mask and DFM checks that we can check for inside of PCB Editor now. So if we go to the setup constraints and modes option, you'll see there's some design options. So we can go to the design options for solder mask, and we can look at some solder mask checking and some paste mask checking. So if you've got web thicknesses that you need to meet from a manufacturing point of view, so let's set a couple of these values. Let's just set 0.1 as a default value, and we'll set 0.2 as a default value for paste mask, and then we'll go and turn on the DRC. So we want to, I'm not going to worry about alignment, but I'm going to look for solder mask to solder mask, and we'll look for solder mask to pad and C lines, and we'll turn on the paste mask DRC checks. So we'll hit apply, and this will then run a DRC check to actually find out what we've got. So you can see we've got 38 DRC markers. So let's just turn on these DRC markers and have a look. You can see there's now a DRC marker for solder mask top, solder mask bottom, paste mask top, and paste mask bottom. So if we click on these, we can actually start to see we've got some issues here. So let's actually turn the layers off, and we'll just look at the specific layers we've got. So let's just look at the solder mask top with pin and via, and we'll turn on the DRC as well. So you can see that I've got a via that's obviously too close to the pad of the pin, just from a solder mask point of view. So we can very quickly, just using the standard slide command, let's go to the slide command, and we'll just correct these issues. The DRC just disappears. So it's an online DRC exactly the same way it is if you're doing a tracking change or a via change. We've also got some paste mask DRCs here. So if we go to look at the paste mask layers this time, so we'll turn everything off again. This time we'll look at the solder paste, and we'll turn on the DRC marker. So we've actually got an issue here. The solder paste is too close than a minimum web thickness for the stencil. So we could either potentially block out the whole area, or we can actually, let's have a look at this, and maybe the solder paste is a little bit bigger than the pad. So there's obviously been a mistake here. So what we can do is we can go tools, pad stack, modify the design pad. Let's do an edit, and let's make a change to the solder paste and bring that down back in size with the pad. So it's a 0.45. We'll update to the design, and then we'll update the DRC, and we've now got no DRCs detected.